Now, for the past few weeks, we've been exploring the work of voluntary groups in Oxfordshire and the positive effect they have on our community. Today, we're hearing about the Oxford Civic Society, who run a great scheme called OxClean. So let's hear from a couple of the scheme's dedicated members.
My name's Wendy Robinson. I volunteer with a charity called Oxford Civic Society, and I actually do most of my work for an initiative they have which is called OxClean.
I'm Liz Grosvenor. I'm Membership Secretary of the Oxford Civic Society. I'm also involved in OxClean in that I run the depot for distributing litter pickers, high-vis vests and any equipment that we need for cleaning up Oxford.
Liz, can I ask you, what made you want to be a volunteer and what made you want to volunteer with the Civic Society? Was it the first thing that you'd been a volunteer with?
It was, but the reason I joined the Civic Society was that when I retired, I saw that there was a vacancy for being the membership secretary of the Civic Society, and this equated with my experience in my working life, and I knew that it would be an interesting thing to do, so that was the beginning.
So you volunteered in a way for very different reasons from myself. I was new to Oxford. I've only lived here a short period of time, and I also was retired, but I thought I need to get to know people. And through my life, I've always volunteered. Even when I was working, I volunteered at different things. But to me, it was a way of achieving two things, which was to meet and become part of the community by giving to the community, because it meant whatever I volunteered at, I would be giving something. But at the same time, I would get a tremendous amount back from it. So it's filled a number of roles for me, and certainly has achieved that as well, that I've got to know a lot of people. I mean, I hope I'm speaking for both of us, that the OxClean actually is very rewarding, isn't it?
It is the interaction with the volunteers who come and picking up their equipment and all the organisation involved as well.
Yes.
It is satisfying.
Yes.
You're making people happy because they're happy doing something worthwhile.
Certainly some of the businesses we've had that go out and pick, they see it as very much team building. You know, they have great fun. And when you're working, well, like you said, very long hours, you don't have time to actually build that personal relationship. So for a group of 7 or 8 people to actually go out and pick up rubbish, and then of course inevitably you end up holding up some old shoe or a piece of bicycle and sort of laughing about it. Last year we had a great incident where along the Botley Road the group found a bicycle, put it on the side of the path waiting to be collected. Somebody walked by and thought, I know that bicycle. And it turned out that was the bicycle that had been stolen from their garden about 3 months previously and then tossed over. So everybody has great fun, and I think that's a really great thing with OxClean.
Oh, we do know there's nothing as satisfying as feeling like you've had a good old spring clean. More there from Wendy Robinson, a volunteer and membership secretary, Liz Grosvenor, talking about OxClean of Oxford Civic Society scheme. Again, we hear from them saying it's about giving and getting back, but volunteers generally feeling it is more rewarding for them. And if you are involved, if you were helped by a volunteer, maybe from a charity, or if you do volunteer yourself, I would love to hear from you as we continue our series. You can email sophie.law@bbc.co.uk. OxClean desperately need your help, by the way. You can get stuck in with their spring clean, which is happening from Friday the 3rd to Sunday the 5th of March. If you want to register just yourself or even a whole gaggle of litter picking maestros, head to oxclean.org.uk.